Alrighty. I had to open this one on camera. Cosmic Parenting. Parenting. A birth chart deck for kids, parents, and families. Pretty arts. Much. And I want this sticker off of here. Well, I'll probably edit through that anyway. Okay, so it don't have no little string pull thing, but it's deep down into this. Yeah, okay, it does. So, but I guess is it not long enough? What? I don't know. Okay, so this is like the guidebook. To the side. This is the guidebook. I was just thinking like I'm gonna have to hit this with my corner maker. Basically telling you how to use the deck. Telling you how to go to the birth chart or whatever. But we know I'm gonna be using these for a totally different purpose. Gives you some information about the majors in the birth chart. So the moon, sun, Mercury, rising Venus, Mars. Those are, your big six. Some people say big four with the sun, moon, rising, and depends on the astrologer what their fourth one would be. Drop that down in there. I still just don't think this is going to be big enough to catch that. But, oh, my bad. They reminded me that I didn't show y'all the inside of the box. Basically all the copyright information. Pretty sturdy box. I like how the book bang. Yeah. Oop, my bad. My bad. Cover up my paraphernalia. Oh, I like the way these feel. They are like matte and textured. Not really matte, but textured. Because it got some gloss to it, as you see, because with the light. I like the way these feel. Just, So we got these family connection cards at the back. Go through all of them, but if it's talking about the birth chart, it's more than likely gonna give each sign, moon, each sign associated, how it reacts associated to the moon. Okay, sun. Mercury. Rising. Venus, Mars. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna be a full scope um, birth chart kind of thing because it has no information about the signs in any planets other than sun, moon, rising, which is not a planet, it's a node, Venus, and Mars. So there's no Saturn, no Jupiter, all of that. So basically, Venus, Mars, Moon, Sun, and rising. So it won't be a full scale thing. I should have known that because it would have had to been way more cards than it is. Family connectors, connection. I figure out what those are later. I'm ready to shuffle. Ooh, nice. Nice. I like that feel. Okay, I like that feel. Yeah, I like that shuffle. Gemini rising. I'm a Gemini, but that's not my rising. My role in our family is information bank. Question asker, the one, the one who is always up for conversation. Do acknowledge me for the way I bring new information to our family. Set me up with plenty of social activities and make sure I know how to spend time alone occasionally. Gently encourage me to stick with things longer than I might initially want to. Don't make fun of me for talking a lot. Suppress my endless curiosity. Let me manipulate others with my persuasive charms. Persuasive charms. Oh, and Gemini Sun at the bottom of the deck. Is it Gemini? Is it? I think it's. Is it still Gemini season? No, no. Today's the. What's today? The 24th. So we in Cancer season now. Gemini Sun. So yeah, it's gonna be the same artwork. Basically, looks like for each. We got Gemini, Mars, and Gemini over there, up under there too. Just pulling off the top. So Gemini Sun. I am articulate and communicative, brimming over with intelligent, witty things to say, sometimes scattered a little all over the place. Do celebrate my curiosity. Take time to listen when I share all the amazing things I'm learning. Help me focus when I have a hard time staying on task. Do not, don't let me talk so much that people get irritated, talk over me, interrupt me, or call my ideas ridiculous or stupid. Let me over rely on my mind and forget my heart and soul. That's good advice for Gemini Sun. I wouldn't agree with the don't let me talk so much people get irritated because fuck, people get irritated. Mars and Gemini support my actions by introducing me to activities that stimulate both my mind and body, get me involved in team sport or activity, setting an example for me of not using words as weapon. Do show me how to do things instead of doing them for me. Engage in side by side activities with me where we can learn together. Teach me how to inhabit the digital realm responsibly. Don't let me get too into my head. Allow my room or our home to be chaotic and cluttered. Teach me to fear new things. Hmm. Nice. Decent. Decent. Leo Sun. I am a performer, a big hearted, commanding, and courageous leader, sometimes melodramatic. Do applaud and celebrate me, surround me with materials for creativity, be creative with me, encourage me to be a collaborative, empathic leader rather than a bossy or over charming tyrant. Don't shame me for being big and powerful and loving the spotlight. Don't pick apart my performances without acknowledging my joy and passion. Accept me, expect me to know, don't expect me to know how to manage myself when I get wound up. Mars and Pisces. Sagittarius Sun. I am joyful, adventurous, and an eager learner. Excuse me, an optimistic who is ready to celebrate at any time, sometimes prone to blurting and tactlessness. Do party with me, dance, sing, celebrate, go on adventures with me, teach me to skillfully talk about my feelings. Don't expect me to sit still and listen for long periods of time. Don't let me say or do mean or harmful things to myself and others. Don't expect me to learn without doing. Did that sound like you? Oh, I didn't even know you had headphones in. Jazzy, you something else, bro. Okay, so these they definitely can be utilized in readings, and I'm definitely gonna utilize them in readings. Even though Jupiter and Saturn isn't there, I still feel like it's a good thing to lean on and describing certain things and teaching others as well. Definitely like to shuffle. Ooh, the table's sticky right there. I like 'em. I like 'em. Scorpio Sun. You can kind of see the texture I was talking about. nice deck. So basically, it's giving a small introduction to the energy of these particular signs. I mean, these particular planet and these particular aspects of the birth chart, because all of them aren't planets, like I said. So, giving a generalized, short kind of what to expect from each sign and their sun, rising, moon, Mercury, and Venus and Mars. So, yeah, so a great way to figure out, and you could do some games, which I think is how it's set up in the instructions, like researching the family's birth chart to find out, you know, their sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And then utilizing these cards to kind of get an overview of what the person needs and brings to the family dynamic. So, like this Virgo rising, my role in our family is the one who keeps us safe by pointing out what's wrong or what might go wrong. Do acknowledge me when I work hard and show how accountable I am. Do support me in exploring self-care, especially noting how feelings show up in my body. Do help me find ways to be of service both within and outside our family. Don't get caught up in catastrophic or overly critical thinking with me. Don't leave me out of decision making when I want to take part. Don't dismiss my negative self talk, instead, help me to see the positive. So, if you're a Virgo rising in a family, that would be useful for your family to know. Basically, to me, it feels like this deck is to kind of help families gain a little bit of emotional intelligence as well as understanding of each other using astrology. But I'm gonna use it in readings to kind of help get an understanding, a clarification deck, and to teach people, how to understand the energies of these zodiacs and these different aspects of astrology. But good deck, good deck. Like I said, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of these family connection cards. Deepening our gratitude, appreciation, name feelings, release a feeling activity, connection circle guidelines, repair, steps to repair. Is it a feeling, a thought, or a judgment? Have you ever, when I'm flooded? I won't read all those, but I feel like it's a good deck to buy. Good bonding deck. If if you're not gonna use it for the purposes that I'm gonna use it for. Also a good beginners kind of information in intro into astrology. Excuse me. I feel like it's a definitely a good tool, definitely a good buy, definitely worth the money. Can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but it was around $20, in between 20 and 25 maybe. I'll look back and check and show y'all exactly how much I paid for it. But I feel like it's gonna be a good deck. Good deck is gonna be utilized in a good way. It's gonna help. It's gonna help out. My understanding of these specific things as well. I said, nice card stock. I feel like it's gonna be durable, last a long time. I like the textured card stock. It's a decent thickness as well. Nice bend, but still sturdy. Shiny, definitely. They got a good shuffle. It lives up to my expectations. I just wish Saturn and Jupiter were included. All right.